Clinical New Services, 3115s, break even and overhead analysis and reduction of overhead techniques. Contractors really needed this in 09, 10, they even need it today. I had a CPA firm call me up from a southern state saying, I got a client, they don't understand why they're losing money. They got $8 million in the bank, it's an ESOP-owned company, and they're burning $1 million a year, and they don't understand why they're losing money. And I went in and I did the analysis, and the issue was they were not properly segregating direct job costs, indirect job costs, and their overheads between the jobs and G&A. It was totally mixed up. By the time we rebooted it, they had their gross profit going from 10% to minus 5% to 2% to minus 7%. They couldn't figure out why. When they looked at their estimating, they're going, well, I'm estimating these jobs at 15% all the time. I don't understand why they're doing it wrong. When we reclassified and rebooted it, consistent gross profit, clear indication, this is your overhead and it's high and where it's high. They couldn't make proper management decisions. What you can measure, you could manage. They couldn't measure it, so they didn't know how to manage it. There's a job. That job was $50,000. Overhead analysis to determine if moving to a captive or insurance company. Do you understand what a captive is? Do you understand how to prepare a tax return related to somebody who's in a captive or audit somebody who's involved in a captive? And if you don't know how to make that discussion, they're out there talking to another CPA, and I say, hey, how much money are you spending a year on insurance? Oh, I'm spending $500,000, $1 million, $2 million. Have you investigated an alternative as a captive? I'm not talking about a single member captive that's going to put somebody in prison. I'm talking about a true homogeneous or heterogeneous captive. It's either fully contractors or all industries to blend the risk, and if you don't mention it to them, if their insurance company hasn't mentioned it to them, shame on them.